Hi everybody, and welcome to She Shaves with your host Jill. Yep, that's me. I'm Jill. So lately there's been a lot of videos done and people talking about their regret buys of items for shaving. And a lot of the videos were talking about the Merkur 34C and how it's just too mild and it's just not good enough anymore. Well, when I first got back into wet shaving, everybody was raving about the Merkur 34C and the Edwin Jagger 89. And so I have one of each, and that's what I started with when I got back into wet shaving. So today I am going to use my Merkur 34C and just see how it stacks up to the razors that I've been using, especially the new razors, and see if I get a decent shave. Let's see if it's a regret buy for me. Now, some people will say, well, you're a woman, it doesn't count. It's, you know, we've got different beards. But let me put it in perspective. I am comparing it based on my skin, based on my hair growth in my areas where I have trouble from my hormones, heavy growth. Let me show you. Let me see if I can get close up. I let it go a few days. I have heavy growth right here and right here. So it's based on my face and the shaves that I used to get with my Merkur 34 and my new razors, especially the new ones I've been reviewing. So I've already prepped my face with about 2 to 3 minutes of hot water with a cloth on my face. You know how I do it for the regular viewers. I put that on until it gets cold, and then I put it back in the hot water. So let me refurbish the moisture in my face, and we'll get going. So, the Merkur 34C, there it is. It's a two-piece razor, and you undo this, and you lift that out. And for today's shave, I'm going to be using, on its second use, this particular blade. That's the Rapira Swedish Supersteel razor blade with my Merkur 34C. And this is going to be on the second use. So you lay that on the top cap, put that in, put that down, and let's lock that puppy in. She's nice and secure. Let's check for balance on the blade. Yep, perfect blade balance. So let's do the Merkur 34. The soap I'm going to be using today, I'm really testing this today because oh my God, it's stuck to the bottom. I'm going to be using Williams mug soap, and I've had it blooming for quite some time. So, and I've got it in my Captain's Choice bowl, but I'm going to be loading right off the puck. So there's the Williams. And it's quite soft from all the blooming I've been doing. And I am using my Omega S brush. I love this little brush, and I use it quite often. It is a synthetic brush, but it acts like a boar brush because it does have scritch and scratch to it. So I'm going to get a good load. I mean, it's already lathering up there in the bowl. I've only used Williams once before, so this could be a test of my lathering skills. Now, sometimes I go for this like really uber lather, you know, rich and creamy, a Chris from Another Cut Above type of lather. But for me, to get a good shave, all I am mainly concerned about is the slide and the glide and the residual slickness on it, because that is more important to me than, you know, necessarily having a 2-inch thick lather on my face. So this is lathering up nice. Let's see. I mean, it's lathering up quite nice. It's overflowing. And I just want to make sure I got enough on here. A lot say that the Williams dissipates, but this is an experiment for me too. So live on camera, we'll find out how good my lathering and techniques are for it. Let's put that down. And, oh my goodness, it's flying all over the place. Now, I'm a sloppy latherer, so I always get it on my snot track. Y'all that watch me all the time know that. But that's what God gave us fingers for, is to clear the snot track. Well, it seems to be lathering up quite nicely, I would say. Okay, I'm gonna rinse my hands off. Oh my goodness, it's so slick, it's hard to get it off my hands. I think that's a good sign. So let's get going. Let's warm up my razor and let's go for the first pass. True, there isn't much blade feel on it. So far, so good. It's doing fine up there. And I do like to buff, and this Williams is offering me protection and glide to where I'm able to buff. Pretty nice. I don't know, you guys that are pissing and moaning about the 34C by Merkur. I think you might be in error in saying it was a bad purchase. So let's just continue with this shave and we'll find out. This Williams is really slick. Oh, and what would a shave be without Jill having some boo-boos? Now, let me tell you, these two boo-boos here are bumps from, I was a bad girl. Oh my, I'm telling on myself. I was a bad girl, and I was in a hurry to go out to take my niece and sister back to go back home to Idaho from their 2-week visit here. And I used, I used my dollar club. I know. So I deserve these bumps. Let's have a feel around. Well, the first pass didn't do it all, but what razor does do it all? So let me rinse, and we'll do a second lather. I'll be right back. Don't go away. Don't change that channel. All right, let's grab this Williams again. Oh my God. Look at all that lather I have in there. Holy moly. Holy moly Moses. So far, I'm liking this Williams mug soap. I should dedicate this one to Flash Boredom, shouldn't I? It's all over. It's all over my shirt. That's why I wear these cut-off t-shirts for my shaving videos. Because I prefer a more wet lather, because I believe it gives me a lot more glide and slide and slickness, especially when I'm using a shadette. Let's get more here on my trouble areas. Clear the snot track. Set the nose stud. All right. Gotta wash my hands again because this Williams is so slick. Let's go for pass 2. I'm going to do a second pass, and probably because I like buffing so much, I'll do touch-ups on it. So let's go this way, like the guys do. There is feedback. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can. Now, I'm not a cheap puffer outer because I'm old and it doesn't do me any good. So I'm a mouth breather. On those passes. I don't know, guys. I think you guys are wrong. I think maybe you're pushing your shaves when you use this Merkur 34C and you're not getting the results that you want because you think you got to push more. Because I'm having a great shave here. This is like, I could stop here because this is already very, very close. But because I don't want to stop and I like wet shaving, I'm going to do another pass. So rinse off just a little bit. Leave some of that slickness on my face. And let's put some more of this really slick. I tell you, I like this Williams. I'll have to use it more often. And it's flying all over the place. I think I have more in my shirt than I do my face. I know. I think that's the case. You guys might be pushing those shaves, thinking it's too mild. And like I said, it's relative to my face and compared to other razors I use, whether I'm getting a good shave or not. So I'm telling you right now, my Merkur 34C and my Edwin Jagger DE89 are not leaving my den. You can do what you want with yours, but mine are not leaving my den. Look at all that. Look at that. Look at all that. Good stuff. I'm going to leave that in my left hand to add some more. And here we go. Let's do some touch-up. Very protective soap. And let's do a feel around again. And I hope you notice I have no nicks from over pushing it like some people do. Gary. Oh, did I say that out loud? Gary. Sorry. Must have a frog in my throat. Gary. Cincy Shays. Gary. All right, that's enough. But I keep going as I say that, right? Okay. So, guys, this is the 1st of November. So we're into two different things that go on in November, right? Let me rinse this off. And I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to rinse this off. Okay, that was the warm water rinse. And I'm going to do a cold water rinse now. Seal up those pores. Okay, let me get the ear off of my earrings and the back of my ears. My neck. Put my glasses back on, and here I am. And what I was saying is November is known for two things for you guys. It's No Shave November, where you grow a mustache and a goatee or a beard or whatever. You don't shave all November. But it's also known as Movember, which is in honor of prostate cancer awareness. So whichever you do or don't do, guys, get out there. I say the same thing to my women friends and family in October for breast cancer awareness. And Movember, you guys, get your prostates checked. You do not want to get prostate cancer, so don't be a sissy and say, oh, it hurts. Bullshit. Get out there and do it. If I can have my tatas smashed between two metal plates, you can get your prostate checked, all right? Do that for yourself, for your family, and your friends. So, in conclusion, I am saying that I'm calling you guys on saying that the Merkur 34C is not good anymore. I had a great shave. This is a BBS shave relative to my face with this razor compared to other razors I use. So there. So let me dry this off a little bit more. And what I'm going to use for my post shave is I have witch hazel in here. And I'm going to pump some of that in my hand. I always use witch hazel. Like I said before, I use it a lot. When I wake up in the morning and wash my face, I use it. When I get out of the bath, I use it over my whole body. And it's very good properties for you. It's in an inexpensive way to take care of your skin. Dry that off a little. And let's see here. I am going to use good old-fashioned skin bracer. I like this stuff. I really like skin bracer. It just gives me an oomph after. Shake all your aftershaves up good. And I forget how fast this restrictor is. Oh yeah, it pours out really fast. So, oh, that feels good. It's giving me some feedback to tell me I had a close shave, but it's not unbearable burn. It doesn't have to be to tell you you had a good shave, but oh, that feels good. Let's dry that off a little bit, because what I'm going to follow up with is going to be Barbado, because I want to treat those bumps I got from having used a cartridge razor. So, if you haven't gotten any Barbado, do yourself a favor and get it. It's a little bit more expensive, but the bottle has twice as much in it. It's got 200 mils of aftershave, and it's moisturizing razor bump therapy aftershave lotion. All right, let's sprinkle some of that in my hand. Very good therapy. It doesn't smell the best. Kind of smells like kerosene, and then it's not so bad. It's bearable after that. But this is really great for those close shaves, or if you have any nicks or anything, and it's very, very healing. And it's well worth the price. And when you order Barbado, you also get a tuck of their Barbado blades. So that's pretty cool. I think it's $23, $24. I forget, but it's worth it. At first, I didn't think it was worth it. So let's do a recap. What did Jill use? She used, of course, the Merkur 34C to test whether it's a useless razor in my den. It's not. And in it, I used the Rapira Swedish Supersteel blade on its second use. Oh, I forgot to... I did, prior to starting the shave, used my Neutrogena glycerin facial bar as a pre-shave. And I used my, let me rinse this off a little. I used my Omega S brush. Like I said, it's a synthetic brush, but it acts like a boar brush. It's stiff. It's got great backbone, and it acts like a boar brush. And what else? Oh, of course, we've got the Williams puck in there, which was very good, very effective, very glidey. I loved it. Then I used witch hazel for aftershave, and then I used the skin bracer, and I also used the Barbado. So this might be my shortest video yet. I had a great visit with my sister and my niece. They were here for 2 weeks. We did 2 of the Disney parks. We did Magic Kingdom, and we did Animal Kingdom, and some other stuff. But oh my God, what a highlight of their visit to go there. I had never been to Animal Kingdom, nor had they, and my niece had never been to Magic Kingdom out here. They were to the one in California when we lived there, but she had never been to this one. So we had a great visit. They went back on the 31st, and I miss them terribly. My 3 cats miss them terribly. They were terrified when they first came in the house, but then they warmed up to them, and they were cuddling up to them and everything the whole visit. So thank you for visiting and stopping by to She Shaves with Jill. If you've not already done it, pretty please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. And don't forget that little ding dong next to the subscribe button. That will let you know when my next video posts. So I had a blast with this shave. I've dispelled the 34C being a crappy razor. So those of you out there, you're doing something wrong, because it's a good razor. So with that, I will do my usual adieu. And have a great weekend, everybody. And again, thank you for stopping in to She Shaves with Jill. Bye-bye, everybody. Love you.